The Ilorin was on Tuesday thrown into a great mourning following the sudden death of an illustrious son and prominent figure in the community, Engineer Yusuf Aliyu, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, the Chief Executive Officer of Monarch Luxury Suites and Mariam Event Center, who died at the age of 61. Family sources announced the passing of Engineer Aliyu on Tuesday due to what was reported as cardiac arrest, sending shocking waves through the community, friends, and well-wishers home and abroad. The Fidau prayer, which came up on Sunday at his residence, GRA, Fateh Road, Ilorin, attested to it that the departed was a man of goodwill, sound character, and unforgettable impact, having touched lives and building futures for the hopeless and helpless. In his sermon, Sheikh Abubakar Suleiman Dambarunu, the Grand Mukaddam of Ilorin, reminded all on Sunday that debt is a debt and it must pay by every mortal. The prominent cleric gave the sermon in Yoruba, explained that debt is a powerful agent that cannot be stopped by any man when it comes on its assignment, adding that it landed in the house of Engineer Yusuf Aliyu and no one was able to stop it from taking him away from us. He reiterated that man could only enjoy longevity and good health by reason of his closeness and service to Almighty Allah, but no man can avoid death.
Ìpẹ́ ẹnìkan ò sì ká Ọlọ́run nínú wa bá ti jòkó yìí, ọ̀bá jẹ́ sọ́jà, ọ̀bá jẹ́ ọlọ́pàá, ọ̀bá jẹ́ wọ́dà, gbogbo orúran fọ́ọ̀sì tó ọba jẹ́ ipa ọ̀ka Ọlọ́run bá a bá kú ọ. Ẹnìkan ò rí ẹni tá a bá rí ni èèyàn mọ lójú, ẹsẹ̀ ń bẹ lọ́dọ̀ wa báyìí. Ina ruwan tallaka kukan sarki, Ọlọ́run tí è sunkún. Sin sokon osi fiya bismillah se mo diba da alama bila mala yutiku difa'ahu Yusuf Ali engineer alama bila ẹni tó tọ́ lọ́wọ́ àǹkálẹ̀ alama bila alájí wa wọ́n ní ẹni tó sì bí ni ò tó ń wo ní ẹ̀dá kan àbọ̀ ìní pépà. Àwọn ní ẹsẹ̀ sùúrù náà lọ́wọ́. Bàlámà rí owó nílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ń dókè rú bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ń dàrin rú bẹ́ẹ̀ ní sì ń dàsàlẹ̀ rú ẹ̀yin nìyí wọ́n mọ̀ yé. Alámàbíyá. Gbogbo abá àdìjọ kó iná owó ní ìdílé lọ́jà rọ̀wọ̀. Pípẹ́ ẹnìkan ọ̀ká lọ sọ̀kalẹ̀ sádùúgbò ni. Èyí ní àmọ̀dá wọ́n sì lọ láàrin ọ̀rọ̀ àrí gẹ́gẹ́sẹ̀. Màlá ní kí ikú dífà ahùn. Òye bá dèdèrè débi ìjìníà. Kéèyàn tó di ìjìníà dèdèrè kí ọba débẹ̀. Kó o tó di dókítà dèdèrè kọ́, kó o tó di pòfẹ́sọ̀ kì í ṣiṣẹ́ dèdèrè. Màlá ní bọ̀ kó o sì tó di ìmáàmù ọkọ̀ jáfa. Gbogbo ara jòkó ní Ọlọ́run ló máa fa. Alámàbí náà. Mọ́lá ló tí kò dì fáwọn. Ipa ẹni tó bá ká pé àṣàrà ìlú mọ̀ kọ́ wípé padà nínú wa ní ìkànnì ọ̀ká kọjá àlùbáríkà. Wọ́n lè sáàlì àmúrí. Màá bọ́dọ̀ láwùmọ̀ dìbò. Ìtọ́lọ̀ dájọ́ ta ló lè dá padà ẹnu pé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bá ń bẹ náà tí ọ̀fọ́ lọ́hún lẹ̀ yíyẹ sí ìrù àlẹ́ yìí ọba àti kọ́dún mẹ́wàá lóko tí òkú o lè sọ ọdún ọdún fún. Lágbàdo rẹ̀. Amẹ́ni tí ọ̀yà sọ́lọ́run ọlọ́run ọ̀yà sóhun náà. Ọ̀sàdúrà ọ̀bẹ àwọn àbáàgbé ẹgbàá mi wọ́n nìkan lọ ń dá agbára rẹ̀ mọ́ káánú rẹ̀ Engineer Yusuf lọ́lọ́ yìí o. Ayatuka Rushidun. Olóore lọ́jọ́ máa dáhùn pé báyìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni Sahabuka Iburatun. Lílọ tó sì lọ Iburatun bàbá Oye ni pẹ́ni tó bá lóye ẹlòmíì ò ní lóye látara ẹkú rẹ̀ ní sí. Ọ̀nà rẹ̀ náà ní òkìtì ọmọ sí.
Níkù níbẹ̀ èyí tí a ò kọ̀rí bèbí náà sí rọtí.
Ọ̀nà ìjìnà ló ti wá ní ikú ìjìnìá òye lọ́jẹ́. Nítòsí ló ti wá ní ikú ìjìnìá kéèyàn ọmọ ọkọ̀ ara rẹ̀ gbọ́mọ ara rẹ̀ sí. Ṣé nǹkan rí? Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá bàṣírí rẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n olówó tí ì sáà mi.
Mi ṣùgbọ́n rí màdámi.
Ẹnu tí gbogbo wa fi rẹ́rìn jọta wáyé tàbí sunkún jọta wáyé kò sẹ́ni tí ò ní ẹkún náà ta ló lè sọ̀túnmọ̀ ẹkún tẹ́nìkan ọ̀nà tó ṣe sunkún.
Ó sì nítumọ̀.
The cleric advised all office holders to review their steps and make amends, adding that some superiors who hide files belonging to their subordinates, hindering them from being promoted, warned them that no human being can stop the destiny of others from manifesting, and that those who indulge in such steps should learn from the untimely demise of the engineer and toe the path of supporting the progress of others.
Àtẹ̀yìn àfáà wa ẹ múra.
Bisola ìwà ń tàfà ìlú.
Gbogbo tá a dàrú tá a fi kálámù bàjẹ́ kálukú tètè lọ tún bẹ̀ sí kọjú tó dé.
Méjèèjì.
Báyìí tó fi kọ kwérì fọmọ ọlọ́mọ lè tètè gbé kú.
Wọ́n ń tàfà ìlú.
Tó ń bá rí bí mí lókè mí lọlẹ̀ gbogbo fáàlì ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó ọjọ́ wákì lọ gbé wákì.
Lálẹ́ kàńtàná làbí ìrìnà.
Tọ́ba wu ọlọ́ọ̀tọ́ bá síbẹ̀ tán yóò wá yọ́nú sí ọ láyé yóò tó yọ́nú sí ọlọ́run. Má gbé pamọ́ o kéèyàn gbé báàlì pamọ́ pọ̀ pé kọ́mọ ọlọ́mọ ọmọdé ibi tí ó dé. Nítorí eléyìí ẹ ṣe sàárà bá nẹ́bi ti tẹnu sàárì ọ̀dà wọ́n ti lọ palẹ̀ nímọ̀ tí ì sẹ́ràn.
Sheikh Dambonu said that after turning a new leaf by freeing those who offended them from advancement, if it pleases Allah, He will grant the forgiven souls a good place here on earth and even in the paradise hereafter. He gave a philosophic description of life after death, that once the dead is lowered into the grave, lying on one side, he remains there till eternity, while also emphasizing the place of sadaqat and almsgiving, using the opportunity to plead for friends and well-wishers of the deceased to help him complete the ongoing mosque project, which he embarked upon during his lifetime.
Ètò mọ́sálásí tó múra sí mọ́sálásí ó múra sí tó mọ́sálásí bí $1 million ló gbé kalẹ̀ pé ó yẹ máa sùn. Gbogbo tí ń bẹ ní ẹni tó ti ní mọ́sálásí lọ́pọ̀ nù ẹ ti kọ́ fọ́lọ́ ẹlòmíràn sì ti kọ́ kankan ìranù ní kọ́ọ̀kì ẹ dàbọ̀ ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ mọ́sálásí ọ̀ bọ́ bá ti wọ́n bá sàkáǹtì mọ́ ìtọ́ bá ní fèsì bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ládàá rẹ̀ kọ́ lọ bá àwọn àjẹ́ kó sì lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí torí ẹ̀sìn nítorí ọlọ́run.
He urged family members to ensure that all debts owed by the deceased, if any, be paid before sharing his estate and other inheritances, while urging those who owe him to remember that death is the ultimate and sincerely come forward to pay up their debts. Some of the children, close associates and old school friends gave their accounts of whom Engineer Aliyu meant in their lives before his demise.
Dr. Suleiman Atolabi Alege, former Commissioner for Health, Kwara State. The people of Ilorin as a community and the people of Kwara State as means a philanthropist, a community builder and a supporter. He is always there for everybody in area of scholarship, taking care of families and supporting the educational development of his community, the Ilorin and Kwara State as a whole. He doesn't care anywhere you come from. Once you are a woman, he's a woman developer. He serves humanity.
We thank Almighty Allah for the life of Engineer Yusuf Aliyu. Although he came to the world briefly, but he made his mark. Although it's the youngest brother, but it's my adopted son, because he lived with me almost all his life.
Yusuf Aliyu, I'm his first son, and I can say my dad was a very respectable man. He served his community with everything he had. He had so much love for his community, and he's the best person I know, and it's so sad, and we hope he's in a better place, and may Allah grant him Al-Jannah Fidau and forgive him of all his sins. I was in the middle of my work day when I received the news, which was very shocking and shut me down throughout the day. I'm just trying to gather up the rest of the family so we can stay strong with the sad news. So that was how I received the news, and yeah, very, very shocking and very devastating.
I'm the second son of Engr Yusuf. We just pray that Almighty Allah continue to bless my dad. He was a very good man and did his best for the family.
My name is Benga Adeshina, publisher, editor-in-chief, Distinguished Nigerian Magazine and DN News, and a classmate of Engineer Yusuf Ali, secondary school classmates. Well, Yusuf Ali is a very good fellow, a brother, a friend, very generous and very friendly. He cares for his friends, he cares for his family, and he cares for everybody around him.
My name is Deacon James Oluwatoyin Dada Fadipe. Father, he has been a very wonderful friend to me. Even we are classmates all from secondary school. Even when by the time we left the school, we were always together. In fact, while he went to University of Ilorin, I went to Ondo State University. So by the time we finished, we were still looking for one another. So he happened to be an employee of Shell at Wari, and each time from Wari, while he's on his way to visit his family, he always branch at my place at Ondo. So we were always together, even before his demise. He called me a month before that time. So people used to say that we probably resemble when we were in secondary school and when we were in university. So táwọn yẹn bá sọ pé wọ́n bá describe them wọ́n náà ń tẹ́ jọjọ wọ́n bá tẹ́ jọ fà lọ́bàá yìí. Then àjọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní àjọ secondary school in 1976. So and we were both too close. So originally somebody say you can't see him getting annoyed. Same for me.
It's the late engineer Aliyu Yusuf of blessed memory. We attended Asarde College together at Ofa. After our secondary school, we attended the same University of Ilorin together too. Before each one of us now parted into our different professions. He's a very humble, very kind, and very hospitable. He has hospitality in himself.
Very humble, intelligent, and above all, very respectful. But the news when I heard the news of his death, I was very shocked. I just pray that God Almighty Allah will grant him Al-Jannah Fidau.
Aliyu, Aliyu. So, Aliyu has been a very good friend. So, pípàdé wa ní Ansarudeen College láti 76 to 81. Nǹkan téèyàn ò lè gbàgbé ni láéláé. Personally, on my own, there was the incident that a bá lọ sí class, Yusuf will come around in the class. He's somebody that doesn't need to read the book, the class we had in the school. He doesn't need to read anything again. Instead, he will just come and joke with the rest of us that are doing, reversing the lecture. Rather, after enjoying his time with us, he will go back to the hostel and go and sleep. That is where the idea of this brain cooler came in. It doesn't disturb his life at all.
I am a member of the 81 set of Ansarudeen College, Offa. I have been classmates with our late brother and friend from 1976 up till 1981 when we graduated from college. We came together at a reunion. Since then, the bond has been very strong. We have been like one family, one nuclear family. The demise of our brother and friend and classmate, engineer Aliyu Yusuf, is a very painful one. Very painful. In fact, I cannot describe it with words. It's one that is very shocking. It came to me as a rude shock.
Collective loss is also a personal loss to me. It's like it's a friend, like a brother. His family. He's of pure spirit. He was kind, very kind. I find it difficult to discuss him in the past tense. He was very kind, very humble, very generous, very caring, very loving, very supportive.
Engineer Yusuf Aliyu was an extraordinary gentleman. We were classmates at Ansarudeen College Offa between 1976 to 1981. He was appointed the games prefect of the college in our final year. Affectionately, he was called Brain Cooler and used to be known as Amuda Yusuf. He graduated with a grade 1, a reflection of his exceptional brilliance, and went on to study mechanical engineering at the University of Ilorin, regarded as the better by far university. He worked briefly at a reputable institution, precisely NEPA, and thereafter joined Shell, where he rose steadily, gaining appreciable international experience, knowledge, and exposure. He served Shell locally and outside the country, including Canada. His record of service were stellar and distinguished. His expertise was well sought after and appreciated. He married and raised highly successful children. He took early retirement from Shell and relocated from Canada back to Nigeria in aid of nation building. He delved into the hospitality services industry, first by establishing Mariam Event Center at Ilorin, and later supported the outfit with a mega multi-billionaire enterprise. He named Monarchs Hotel and Resort Services, perhaps one of the biggest hotels in North Central of Nigeria. He awarded scholarships to many and took active part in community services. He served on the board of Harmony Holdings at the instance of Kwara State government. He was friends to high and mighty, including former Kwara State Governor Abdul Fattah Ahmed, and was part of the formidable political structure of the former Senate leader, Dr. Bukola Saraki. He was a devout Muslim who sponsored annual Ramadan lectures in Ilorin to spread the Islamic gospel. He never abandoned his alma mater, AUD College Offa, and in fact took the initiative of hosting the first reunion meeting of his class 81 set of the college and went on to host the 10th anniversary of his set reunion meeting, lavishing entertainment on his classmates. He was at home with his college classmates and offered support services to all. He was generous, he was kind, he was accessible, his doors were open to all. He was a good man. On a personal level, we shared uncommon intimacy and brotherhood. I attended from my Lagos base all the wedding ceremonies of his children at Ilorin, accompanied by my wife. I had on a few occasions slept at his palatial residence at Ilorin, where he hosted me to lavish entertainment. He allowed me use of his Mona's hotel facility free of charge whenever I visited the city. He was kind to me, very kind, courteous, and friendly. Many share similar stories of his hospitality and generosity. Indeed, he was a brother and a friend, a caring friend. He was a family. Recently, when the law student of the University of Ilorin honored me as the jurist of the year at the University Auditorium, he showed up, made a speech, and donated to the student fund in my honor. He was a friend. He was a buddy. He was a great brother. He was family. Memories of our last encounter will remain evergreen. I had attended the 70th birthday reception of a brother in Lagos. I arrived at the venue, unknown that he was also attending the event from his Ilorin base. I saw him seated in the circle of his friends. I abandoned the seat reserved for me and settled for a chair close to my friend. We chatted for close to 5 hours at the event. I left early and he saw me to my car in his characteristic display of affection and brotherhood. It was the kind of relationship we shared. Intimate, open, and loving. It was this relationship that crashed when I learned of his sudden death. I was shocked. I was speechless. I was perplexed. I've lost a friend, a brother, and a buddy. I've lost a family. But what can we do? We cannot query God. Every mortal shall taste death. One day for you and I, it will be over. I accept Allah's verdicts of my brother, believing he remains safe in his hands. Oh God, I plead, please reward Engineer Yusuf Aliyu with our Jannah Fidaus. Ameen. He showed love to me, he showed love to everyone. With a family like him, the world will be a better place. Adieu Abunda, adieu Brinkula, adieu Pure Spirit, adieu Engineer Aliyu Yusuf, brilliant engineer and fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, a real human being. Until we meet to part no more, I mourn, we mourn. Farewell, my brother. Farewell, farewell.